Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to learn about React component and props, which are some of the most important basic concept in React. So let's start with the first concept, which is React. React is a JavaScript library used to build user interface, especially for modern web applications. It helps developers create fast, interactive, and dynamic websites. One of the biggest advantage of React is that it uses a component-based architecture. This means instead of building the entire user interface in a single file, we break the interface into smaller parts called components. These components can be reused multiple times in different parts of the application. Now let's understand the concept of React component. A component is basically a small reusable piece of the user interface. For example, if you look at the website, at any website, it usually has a navigation bar, a footer bar, a sidebar, and different section of content. In React, each of these parts can be created as separate component. This makes our code easier to manage, easier to maintain, and also easier to reuse. Instead of writing the same code again and again, we can simply reuse the component wherever we need it. So in simple terms, components are the building block of the React application. Now let's move on to the props. Props stand for properties. Props are used to pass data from one component to another component, usually from a parent component to a child component. Props makes our component more flexible and dynamic. For example, imagine we have a component that display a username. Instead of creating separate components for a different user, we can create one component and pass different names using props. One of the important thing to remember is that props are read only, which means a component can receive props but it should not modify. This concept is very important when learning React. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video and stay tuned for more React tutorials. Thank you.